Hi, I've got my trial version of Suite here, and I'm going to try this. I don't know if it's going to work. My first impulse when I read your post and I looked at your picture was, yeah, you can't do that in Suite, but maybe you can. What I'm going to do is, without, of course, you ought to be careful about, setting your default settings and before you draw and all that sort of thing. But I'm just going to cut to the chase and create a square here. And you can see automatic roofs is on. Let me show you what that. I just basically drew a rectangle, and in Suite, I think auto rebuild roofs is on by default. And it doesn't look anything like your house, but that's okay. It's a starting point. I'm gonna hit F6 on my keyboard to tile the screens. You see, in a 3D manner, you can kind of see this develop. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this wall and go to the roof tab of that wall until it have a full gable. Now you'll see it react there as I put in the command here. It'll make a single story full gable. Now your picture, there's two different pitches. Let me look at it again. Yeah, see, that looks like it's about 3 or 412, and this looks like it'll be about 6 or 712. You probably want to calculate what those pitches are. You can use a measuring tape and get pretty close to the pitch by just measuring what you have. So I'm going to use 3 and 7 or something like that. 312 on this one, 712 on this one. But how I'm going to trick Suite into doing this is I'm going to go over here in the plan view screen. I'm going to go over here to build new floor, and this we'll just I'll just do it the way it works by default. Derive second floor from the first floor, which is not really what I want, but it's okay. I don't care much about the ceiling heights. You need to measure your own ceiling heights in the house and use those. So basically, that just creates this 2-story gable roof. Okay, so what I'm going to do to get the software to play ball with me is I'm going to open this one, and I'm going to tell it via the roof tab that I don't want an 812 there. I want a 312 roof plane. You'll see that there's a 312. Now, how am I going to trick this one to? Okay, I'm not going to trick it. I just know how the software works. So I'm on the second floor here in plan view. I'm going to move this way over. And it kind of went in the right direction I want. Let me go over here and twirl it a little bit. Yeah. And so what it's basically doing is building, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to go down on this one. So it's building from this over this wall here on the first floor, and I'm going to tell that one to ignore the the pitch setting in the build dialog. See, this one's 3, and I estimated earlier this one should be 7. And I think maybe I need to go up to the second floor and tell this be a little steeper to look like her picture. I may need to make this steeper. Make it 512. See how it's building on the second floor up here and building on the first floor over here because I've made the second floor temporarily skinny. I'm going to go back down to the first floor. And see, that's knowing what the pitches are will save you some time. I'm just guessing. Going to make it 912 this time. See, that's getting more like your picture. And once you've guided the roofs to where you want them, then you go up here to the build roof dialog. See, where is that? Build roof, build roof, and turn off auto rebuild roofs. Once you've got it where you want it, then I think, let me look at your picture again. Okay, that looks about right. I think this is even steeper than I had it. So I'm going to go down to the first floor, open this wall, go to that wall's roof tab on the first floor, put it 12 and see what that looks like. Okay, you get the idea. Let me take one more look at your picture. That looks a little flatter, and I think I've got this about right. So I'll go up to the second floor, open that wall, and go to the roof tab and tell it to have a 412 over it. Okay, it's getting closer. Now, the distance between here and here is a factor. I don't know what that is in your photograph. And see, now that I've kind of got this close, I'm going to go over here to the build roof and turn that off. And you've got the dimensions for the second floor. Now, with auto build roofs off, you can drag this wall wherever it makes sense. See, and the roofs don't react because they're not on automatic anymore. And you can draw your second floor in. And that's basically what I wanted to show you. This should help you because it's not very intuitive the way you have to do it in Suite. In Home Designer Pro, you can manually select and manipulate roof planes, and of course it's more to learn because of that, but you can do quite a lot with just the settings and the auto roof generator. Okay, hope this helps you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.